means I'm for it. I think it's good. I'm better than you.
What?
That's pro, right? That's what you said.
What's
What's going on here, you guys? Okay, thanks. Okay. So what I'm hearing you say, it's good, it's good, it's good. Then the opposite is antagonist. And an antagonist is anti, it's against, it's more negative. But the cool thing about Pink and Say is that Pink is a pretty cool guy, right? He's not doing anything bad in the story, is he? And Say is a pretty cool guy. He's not doing anything bad in the story, is he? So this is a really special book where we have two protagonists. Is that when we are doing our study of characters, which we're starting today, you are going to find the protagonist that stands out in your book. So think to your book right now that's at your desk, that's in your book, the bag that you've been reading. Can you think of like the good guy in it, the one that's the protagonist? The one that's you... I heard you say, I wish you would raise your hand for that one. Yeah.
The military special forces.
The special forces people that you're following in your book, yep. Yeah. Percy Jackson.
Spy High.
Spy High, is that his name?
Yeah.
Another name of a character, just protagonist in your book?
Curtis Gates.
Curtis Gates. Alana?
Calvin.
Calvin. Wait, in Calvin and Hobbes? I like it. Could you say that Hobbes is also a protagonist? He's a good guy?
Hobbes is also one too.
Uh-huh. Oh, so you went to the subject. Is there somebody in the Civil War book that you're reading that's like the protagonist, the good guy?
Yeah.
Do you know his name or her name? Abraham Lincoln! That was perfect. Perfect protagonist. Nicely done. Samantha. Emma Jean. I don't know what book you're reading. That sounds good. I'll believe you. Didn't we get... Who did we already have? We already had Percy Jackson.
What's her name again? This one is so, I think it's that one book.
Pieces of Me. You were reading that?
Why don't you say your dad?
Okay, so... Annabelle.
Jessica's dad. I don't know what his name is, but just dad.
Okay, and what's great about what Annabelle is saying is that I have a feeling Jessica is also an important character. So what we're going to start with is just choosing that one character. And Annabelle might in her brain be thinking Jessica's dad and Jessica are both really important characters, but we're only going to choose one. And for today, we're only going to choose Pink. And I'm choosing, uh-oh, I just messed it up again. I'm mixing them up. Say, we're going to choose Say because this book is written from his point of view. We don't hear Pink's thoughts. We only hear his dialogue. We get to hear all of Say's thoughts, which means that's his point of view. So following Pink's point of view, you are going to be in your journals today at your desk. Let me show you what you're going to do. I'm recycling from a journal from last year, and I'm opening it up to the next available page. You see how all this stuff is written here, and I have stuff. I'm not going to jump 5 pages later or 50 pages later. I'm going to go to the next page. Pet peeve of mine for 5th graders is that you jump all over the book. Go to the next page. And on this page, you're going to be making something very special. And Mr. Miller calls it a return to page. So even when you get to 7th grade, you're going to hear this. Return to page. And that means you're going to come back to this page over and over and over again as you read your book. As we read Pink and Say, we're going to open up my journal, and we're going to, as if I had a big lens on it, you can see. See my journal pages? And Sir Donnie, you might want to scoot up for this, because you're not going to know what to do if you can't see it.
I can't see it.
Same with you. So what I did is that if I write my title at the top, I'm going to write Pink and Say on my first page. And I'm going to have it into 4 different categories. Physical, desires, obstacles, relationships. These are 4 different traits of a character. And what this turns into is what our goal is for today. Javier, you need to listen. It says scholars track character traits, so who the characters are, using a character inventory. We're going to take an inventory of who Say is. Sit up, guys. This is the time when you see what to do, so if you don't know what to do, you're going to be lost. So, physical. What does it mean to be physical? Let's go through definitions super quick so we know what we're doing. Jasper?
Physical means like how does he act like in like a kind of mellow way or kind of not hyper but not as calm way.
So that's one part of physical. What's another part of physical? Annabelle?
Like what's happened to him, like since he got shot in the leg, he put that down as physical.
That's true too. I was going for the way basic. You guys are going into the deeper level. This is nice, yeah.
How you lose.
And there's something even more basic. Samantha? Yeah, like basics. Like really, like, what does he look like? So what's nice is that you guys can use all of that for physical. You can say is, what do we know about him?
He's nice.
Barton?
He's a boy.
He's a boy. Annabelle?
He's in the war against segregation.
Now, I want you to tell your neighbor, make sure everyone talks. Describe, say, what does he look like? Describe what he looks like to your neighbor.